Prabhu, Daya Koro More. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, Daya Koro More. Toma bina ke doyalo jagat samsare. Patita pavana heto Mosama patita Prabhu na paibeara. Aha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi. Kripa balokana koro ami bado dukhi. Daya koro Sitapati, Advaita Goswami. Tava kripa bale pai Chaitanya nitai. Tava kripa bale pai Chaitanya nitai. Aha swarup sanatana Rupa Raghunata. Bhatta Juga Shri Jivaha Prabhu Lokanata. Doya koro Shri Acharya Prabhu Śrīnivāsa. Ramachandra Sangamage Narotammadasa Ramachandra Sangamage Narottammadasa Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya koro more Toma bina ke doyalo jagat samsare Jaya pancha tattva jaya pancha tattva pancha tattva jaya pancha tattva Nitai Gaurango Jayo Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Jayo Nitai Gaurango Prabhupada 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 Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajikacharya Shtotra Shata Shri Śrīmad Abhay Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai Shri Nityananda Ram ki jai Shri Advaita Acharya ki jai Shri Gadadhar Pandit ki jai Shri Vas Thakur ki jai Samaveda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai Nitai Gaur Premanandi Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanando Sahodito Gaudodaye Pushpavanto Chitro Shando Tamonodo Ajanulambita Bujo Kanakavadato Sankirtanaika Pitaro Kamalayadaksho Vishvambaro Dvijavaro Yugadharma Palo Vande Jagat Priyakaro Karunavataro Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha Ananda Leela Maya Vigrahaya Hema Bodhivya Chavisundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela Chapter 7 Text 1. Text 1 7 Text 1. Agatiyeka Gatim Natva Hina Artha Adhika Sadakam Sri Chaitanyam Likyate Asya Prema Bhakti Vadanyata Agatyeka Gatim Natva Hinartadika Sadakam Sri Chaitanyam Likyate Asya Prema Bhakti Vadanyata Agatyeka Gatim Natva Hinartadika Sadakam Shri Chaitanyam Likyate Sya Prema Bhakti Vadanyata Agatyeka Gatim Natva Hinartadika Sadakam Shri Chaitanyam Likyate Sya Prema Bhakti Vadanyata. Mataji's Agati of the most fallen, Eka the only one, Gatim destination, Natva after offering obeisances, Hina inferior, Artha interest, Adhika greater than that, Sadakam who can render, Shri Chaitanyam unto Lord Sri Chaitanya, Likyate is being written, Asya of the Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prema love, Bhakti devotional service, Vadanyata magnanimity. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation: Let me first offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the ultimate goal of one, for one benefit of all possessions in this material world, and is the only meaning for one advancing in spiritual life. Thus, let me write about his magnanimous contribution of devotional service in love of God. Purport: a person in the conditioned stage of material existence is in an atmosphere of helplessness, but the conditioned soul, under the illusion of Maya or the external energy, thinks that he is completely protected by his country, society, friendship, and love, not knowing at the time of death none of these can save him. The laws of material nature are so strong that none of our material possessions can save us from the cruel hands of death. In the Bhagavad Gita 13.9, it is stated, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam. One who is actually advancing must always consider the four principles of miserable life, namely birth, death, old age, and disease. One cannot be saved from all these miseries unless he takes shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is therefore the only shelter for all the conditioned souls. An intelligent person therefore does not put his faith in any material possessions, but completely takes shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. Such a person is called Akinchana, or one who does not possess anything in this material world. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is also known as Akinchana Gochara, for he can be achieved by a person who does not put his faith in material possessions. Therefore, for the fully surrendered soul who has no material possessions on which to depend, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the only shelter. Everyone depends upon dharma, religiosity, artha, economic development, kama, sense gratification, and ultimately moksha, salvation. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, due to his magnanimous character, can give more than salvation. Therefore, in this verse, the words Hinarthadika Sadakam indicate that although by material estimation salvation is of a quality superior to the inferior interest of religiosity, economic development, and sense gratification, above salvation there is the position of devotional service and transcendental love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the bestower of this great benediction. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Prema Pumarto Mahan. Love of Godhead is the ultimate benediction for all human beings. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, the author of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, therefore first offers his respectful obeisances unto Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu before describing his magnanimity in bestowing love of Godhead. Translation with repetition. Let me first offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the ultimate goal of life, for one benefit of all possessions in this material world, and is the only meaning for one advancing in spiritual life. Thus, let me write about his magnanimous contribution of devotional service in love of God. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we are very blessed and fortunate that we are in the time when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's 537th appearance day. We are all part of that celebration, and we have the fortune to be in that celebration and associate with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is a great blessing. Here it is been said, Prabhupada gave class on this shloka, and Prabhupada is saying agati. Agati means in this material world everyone is agati. Agati means they do not know what is their destination, what is the goal of life. Agati also means, Prabhupada says, they do not know, they think the material body which they are having, this is their gati. But this is agati. Agati means you cannot travel in this body for eternally. So Prabhupada says, for this agati, the only gati is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. For that, Prabhupada, he quotes a shloka from Bhagavatam. Nate vidu swartha gatim hi Vishnu. Nate vidu swartha gatim. Our real self-interest is in Vishnu. Is in Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. So our real self-interest is in worshipping Vishnu. So those who have lost all the gati, all the hope, this material world is an atmosphere of hopelessness. There is no hope. It looks just like it looks as if something is there. Prabhupada gives an example of a mirage in the desert. In the desert, if you see, it looks as if the flames or the due to the hot sun, we can see on the road there is something like water. It looks like as if there is some water, but actually there is no water. If you go nearer, there is no water. That's how this material world is. So in that stage, in that situation of hopelessness, if at all there is any hope, that means Eka Gatim. Who is that Eka Gati? That is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is the only Gati. So, and Prabhupada quotes 3 shlokas. One is Nate vidu swartha gatim hi Vishnum, and second shloka Prabhupada gives the quotes Nunam pramatta kurute vikarma yet indriya preetaya apnunoti. So vikarma, people are all completely into vikarma, being carried out by the senses and mind. They do not know what they are doing, whether it is going to benefit them or it is going to damage them. Prabhupada gives the example of camel chewing the cactus in the desert. It eats cactus, but the cactus, it is full of thorns. But it doesn't know that those thorns are getting stuck to the tongue, and there is blood, and this camel is thinking that it is so nice. So it does not know it is eating its own blood. So Prabhupada gives the example of this Nunam pramatta kurute vikarma. So the condition of Kali Yuga, Prabhupada gives this example. And third shloka which Prabhupada quotes is Prayena Alpayusha Sabhya Kalavasmin Yugejana Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Bhagyahi Upadrutaha. So in Kali Yuga, people are most fallen. Prabhupada says it is most fallen because in Kali Yuga, a simple tapasya to do daily bath is very difficult. In India, at least they have culture of doing at least one time bath. The West and all, you go to the toilet, you don't find water. You cannot have water also. Only tissue paper will be there. You have to just cleanse yourself and you have to come out. So that's it. Water, taking bath is a big thing in West. Once in a week, all the time they'll be with this. That's what is that? Perfumes, smelling, and that fresh perfume is okay. It gives headache little bit, but the perfume mixed with that pasina, with that sweat, it gives horrible smell, and people will be loitering all around, touching everyone, going everywhere, spoiling and contaminating everything. So to do little tapasya in Kali Yuga is very difficult. So because Kali Yuga is very fallen. So in such a age, so only here it is being said, Hinartha Adhika. Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki jai, Shri Shri Gauranitai ki jai, Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Mai ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Hinartha Adhika, here all Hinas only. Dina Hina, Jata Chilo, Hariname Uddarilo. All Dinas and Hinas. So for those people, the only Gati is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Prabhupada also says, he quotes this Kirtan, Parama Karuna Pahu Dvijana Nitai Gaura Chandra Sabai Avatar Sharasiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda. So there Tara Sakshi Jagai Madai. So Prabhupada says, why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the crest jewel of all incarnations. Why he is called as Parama Karuna. Prabhupada says, Sri Ramachandra killed Ravana and Kumbhakarna. Krishna killed many demons. So, but in Kali Yuga, you don't have to kill them because they are already dead. What is the use of beating a dead snake with a stick? People are already dead. They don't have life. So Prabhupada says Chaitanya Mahaprabhu means Chaitanya. In Telugu, Chaitanyam means life. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whoever gets the mercy or whoever receives the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are already dead, but they will come to life. Just like, who is the disciple? That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, tomorrow you have to definitely initiate. You have to give initiation at least to one disciple. So, but he was saying, no, I am not qualified to accept disciples. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, you have to accept disciples. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, so on that instruction, who is the devotee? Sarang Thakur? Sarang Thakur. So Sarang Thakur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, you have to initiate. So he says, no. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, no, you have to give. So the next day morning, so he says, whoever I meet first, I will give initiation. So the next day morning, by Lord's divine plan, one boy was dead in the next village. So he was thrown into the Ganges. When he was thrown into the Ganges, he is a dead body actually. When he was floating and coming in the Ganges water, because Sarang Thakur took pratigna that whoever he meets first, he will initiate them. So he didn't know that this is dead body. So while he was taking bath in the Ganges, so he found a body. He thought there is one person. So in the ear, what he did? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So as soon as he chanted the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the dead body came to life. So this is the practical example of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Not only dead consciousness can awaken his Jivera Swarupahoi Krishnera Nityadas. His real Swarupa can not only awaken, And we can see even a dead person was awakened alive in Sri Chaitanya's Leela. So in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, you can find he has what you say, distributed his mercy, or he has elevated everyone, all classes of people. So if you see on a Pandit's level, like Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he was a Vedanti. So to him, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave his mercy. We know that pastime of 7 days discussion, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was keeping quiet, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't speak a word. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya asked, why don't you have any questions? Are you completely understanding whatever I am teaching you? So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started speaking, giving the real explanation of the Vedanta Sutras, which he was, the real meaning he was covering, and he was giving the superficial meaning. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed him the 6-hand form. Then he gave him Krishna Prem. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he composed 100 shlokas in praise of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we can see on the Pandit level, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave his mercy. But he gave mercy even to a leper, Vyasadeva Datta. So Vyasadeva Datta was fully with leprosy. He was having such leprosy that an insect would fall from his body. He was having leprosy. Leprosy is such a disease, your nose will fall down, your fingers will fall down, but you will not know. It's a very dangerous disease. Means just now, suppose if you have any scar in your hand, you come to know something has happened. But leprosy is such a disease, if something falls off from your body, you will not even know also. You will not be conscious. That pain will not be there. That's just simply everything will fall off. So to such a Vyasadeva leper, so he was so merciful. He had such a quality of mercy that when insect was falling from his body, so he would say, at least this body is in any way not useful to me. At least let this body be useful to you. So he put that insect back in the body. So his body was full of pus, full of blood, and ugly, so diseased, such a condition. But he was so merciful even to that insect. He was thinking, at least this body is anyway of no use to me. At least let it be of use to you. So to such a person, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he did? Generally in the social custom, what we do? If there is any leper, any person afflicted with leprosy, what we do? We disregard or we reject him. They'll make a leprosy hospital outside the city. All will be dumped there. No one to care, no one to talk, no one to see. You are completely gone. But to such a person, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did? He has embraced Vyasadeva leper, Datta. He has embraced him. So to what extent Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had compassion. And this Vyasadeva Datta, he became so beautiful just because of the touch of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His body became so beautiful. But Vyasadeva Datta is such an exalted devotee. He prayed to the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What he prayed? Oh Lord, please I don't want this beautiful body. Because by this body I may become proud. By which again I may lose your mercy. So better I suffer in that body and be completely dependent on you than having a Gandharva body, Gandharva like body, and becoming proud and losing your mercy. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, don't worry, you will not be afflicted with proud. You will not become pride. So you continue your Krishna consciousness. So we can see Vyasadeva leper, he was delivered. And we can see a dog is delivered. Not only human being. A dog is delivered in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. It has received Shivananda Sen pastime, we know. So, like that, there are two pastimes of dog. One is during Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's childhood time. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to have one dog in his home, all the time playing with it. And Sachi Mata used to say, no, it is not good for our Brahminical culture to have dog. And Sachi Mata, she says to Nimai, you please go for playing, I will take care of the dog. So by the time Nimai goes, Sachi Mata leaves the dog. And when Chaitanya Nimai comes back, then he doesn't find the dog. So then everyone are searching. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nimai is searching, where is the dog, where is the dog? And the dog at one place, what it is doing? It is chanting and dancing. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is one pastime where a dog can chant. So Prabhupada, he says in that purport, Hare Krishna mantra. A child can chant or a dog can chant. But Prabhupada says, at least Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could make dog and all the animals in the Jharkhand forest to chant, to dance, to embrace. He could make that. But at least we can make humans to chant. Maybe we are not so great like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to make the dogs, cats and all the other species to chant. But we can make people to chant. So we say people to chant, chant, chant. But what they say? Can't. So that's how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is. It is everywhere. Like Prakashananda Saraswati, 16,000 Mayavadi sannyasis. Now Adi Shankara Bhatta, whoever we see now, they are all 1 and 2, that's it. 60,000 Varanasi Mayavadi sannyasis, just by his humility. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went and sat in a place where they washed the feet. And there was a glowing effulgence coming from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Just by seeing his effulgence and his humility, so all the sannyasis, especially Prakashananda Saraswati, got attracted. He took Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he made him sit on some asan, and they started discussing. See, to the level of Pandits, he was expressing humility, and he was showing that way he was winning their heart and convincing them. And Chaitanya Charitamrita says all the 16,000, those Mayavadi sannyasis became Vaishnavas, Gaudiya Vaishnavas. And Chaitanya Charitamrita, you see, each and every Prithivite Ache Jata Nagaradigram, wherever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went, it is been said, when he leaves one village, that village is flooded with Krishna Prem, with love of God. It is not like, like one person was inundated, like one person was feeling ecstasy. No, not like that. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going from Gaon to Gaon, from village to village, town to town, so you can see in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it has been written there that whole village was flooded with love of God. So already maybe so many souls, unlimited souls would have gone back home, back to Godhead by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time, because he traveled all over South India. So like that, Prakashananda Saraswati was delivered. Haridas Thakur was delivered. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Haridas Thakur, what he told is, by your association I am feeling purified. But even though, of course, he is Brahma, but to the social custom, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even though he was born in a Mohammedan family, he was given the highest position as Namacharya. So only we say Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur. So it was like those days. Nowadays you forget. Nowadays there are no Brahmins and that Brahminical culture is not. 500 years back, it was full of Karmakandi Brahmanas, stereotyped Brahmanas, stereotyped caste system. We can see just 50 years, 70 years back only it was so predominant. Then what about 500 years back? How it would have been? How the Smartas would have been? How the Vaishnavas would have been? I mean, Sri Vaishnavas. It's all like caste predominant. During those times, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave the title Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur to Haridas Thakur. Those times, 500 years back. So we can see how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was touching all the people. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not only for Pandit, not only for class people. He was showing his mercy to Prataparudra, and he was also showing his mercy to a fisherman in the Jagannath Puri. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in ecstasy in Gambhira, so when he would see the sea, that Jagannath Puri sea is there, no? He would consider it as Yamuna. And the hill which is on the, now there is Tota Gopinath temple in the Jagannath Puri. So there if you see that there is opposite to that, it was a hill actually. He would consider that as Govardhan. So once he was in very deep ecstasy, so he went into the ocean thinking it as Yamuna. So when he went into the ocean, so then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was inside the ocean, and one fisherman, he was fishing. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was caught in that fishing net. You can see that actually that is one small painting done in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is just lying in ecstasy. And the moment when that fisherman caught Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in that net, the moment he got the touch of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what happened? He started chanting, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari. Not just Hari Hari. He became mad of Hari. He was chanting Hari 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 Hari. So he came to the bank, and he put that fishing net there, and he was sitting and he was chanting Hari Hari. So all the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are searching, where is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Where is he? Where he went? We could not find him. So they were searching and they were going all around. So then they came to this person. So this person was like Hari Hari, all the time Hari Hari. So then they inquired from him, Swarup Damodar and Govinda, they inquired. So when they came to him, then they understood that unless he is being touched by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he cannot become mad like this. So they come to him, they ask, so why, what happened? Why are you chanting Hari Hari? So he says there is a ghost there. That ghost has gobbled me. That ghost has, it has gobbled. So the moment I came in touch with that person, I don't know, that ghost, I became mad like this. So then they will ask, where is that ghost? So then they will show Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in that fishing net, and you can see he is completely in ecstasy, completely mad after Krishna. So like that, to a fisherman, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave his mercy. To a king like Prataparudra, so Prataparudra was not given darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he is a king. King means with too much of money, women, opulence. It is not good for a sannyasi to associate with him. So even though many were recommending, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not give his audience. So, but one time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in the garden. So then he sang one shloka from Bhagavatam. Aho bakiyam tavakata amrutam tapta jivanam kavibiriditam kalmajapaham shravana mangalam Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam bhuvi krunanti. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced him. He got the mercy. So that way we can see a king, he got the mercy. So a small a small dukan wala, Koluvench Sridhar, he used to sell all this banana leaf, raw banana, banana flower, all connected to bananas. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would come every day to him. He was in a thatched roof. He didn't have big bungalow, and it was when it would rain, the water would flow in. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would come every day to this Koluvench Sridhar, and he used to get into argument. What was his rasa is, just like when you go to a shop, they say 2 rupees means whether you will give for 1 rupee, 75 paisa, half rupee. So why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy with him is, every day he used to get 1 rupee profit out of his selling that business with all this banana leaf, all that. Half 50 paisa used to spend for Ganga Puja. 25 paisa for his personal needs. 25 paisa again for the next day to buy, for business again to buy, he used to spend another 25 paisa. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy with him. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he used to go to Koluvench Sridhar, keep on arguing. He will say this much. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say, why that much? Why can't you give for this much rate? Every day he would go and he would give his mercy to that Koluvench Sridhar, who was a simple, banana seller. So to a simple person also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reciprocated. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reciprocated even with children. So there is Guru Gopal in Jagannath Puri. If you go to that Gambhira temple, there is Guru Gopal is there. Because this Guru Gopal, he had such understanding of Hare Krishna mantra. Because when his friend was going, Gopal's friend was going for passing urine and stool. So that time his friend was so much into Hare Krishna mantra ecstasy, he used to catch his tongue while passing stool. Because it is very inauspicious to chant Krishna's name while passing urine and stool during those times, it is not good to chant. He used to catch his tongue. And Gopal would say, why would you stop chanting even then? Because death may come at any time. In modern world we see many people die in bathrooms by slipping, by having a slippery method. So they just slip in the bathroom, they die. So Gopal instructed that his friend, why you are stopping? No, you chant even then, because death may come at any time. So by his understanding, when Gopal instructed his friend in that way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very pleased with Gopal by his understanding of Kirtaniya Sadahari. So that way he accepted him as Guru, and he was taking care of Gopal very nicely. They used to have chatting, playing like that. So all these pastimes we can see in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He touched all classes of people. And women, so we can see in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime, like Advaita Acharya's wife, Sita Thakurani. So they used to make such preparations. In Chaitanya Charitamrita you see different varieties of preparations. All, when you go to Bengal, it is full of prasadam, means one should go to Bengal. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu liked this drumstick leaves. He used to like it very much. And Advaita Acharya, Sita Thakurani used to make such wonderful feast. So it has been said it is like annakut, rice is there, everywhere there are manjaris kept in it, and surrounded by so many earthen pots, sandesh, rasgulla, katta meetha, dal, katal sabji, shaak, pakodas, puris, paneer, so many varieties. But just to please Sita Thakurani, because she was cooking with so much devotion, so much love for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even though Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a sannyasi, sannyasi is not supposed to eat opulently, but still Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sacrificed his rules and regulations just to satisfy Sita Thakurani. So because she was so devoted in making preparations. And also in this, in the house of Raghav Pandit, that is in Raghav Pandit's house is in, where is that place? Panihatti, yeah, Panihatti. So there also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after finishing this Danda Mahotsav, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went and ate in Raghav Pandit's house. So like that we can see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes is full of feasting and dancing. Only dancing and feasting. So our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, you can see they are always in the pose of dancing. We can see one leg is at the back, one leg is in the front. So it is like, just like people when they drink, so they cannot stand. If someone is drunk, they just keep on walking, move in this way. They cannot stand. So like that, these two people are drunk. They are drunk. What is the beverage they are taking? Krishna Prem. So they are unmad. They are mad after drinking that Krishna Prem. So they are dancing, they are walking, they are chanting, feasting. Only this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime. So now the time is up. I will tell only one pastime. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's his love, his Radharani's, he came to experience the love of Srimati Radharani. So that love sparked at Kannai Natshala. How many of you have been to Kannai Natshala? Kannai Natshala is the most important place for Gaudiya Vaishnavas. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was coming from Gaya to Navadvip, after his father's demise, when he went to Gaya for Pinda Dhan, then after he met Ishwarapuri, he was initiated into the Krishna mantra. So when he came back on his way back from Gaya to Navadvip, there is a place known as Kannai Natshala. So there Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes to a place, there is one tree in a solitary place. He sits there and he starts chanting the Gopala mantra, which was initiated by Ishwarapuri, and he starts chanting that mantra. The moment he starts chanting that mantra, Krishna immediately appears before him. That even that picture is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, chapter 1, text 227, it is there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to that Kannai Natshala. So there what happened, when he was deeply chanting the mantra given by Ishwarapuri, so he immediately took darshan of Lord Krishna. The Krishna with beautiful peacock feather, pitambari dress, with flute, with curly hair, with all the everything. He saw Krishna, and Krishna embraced him also. So Krishna embraced him and Krishna disappeared. Then he started to get that bow. Where are you, Krishna? Why you have stolen my heart and why you have left me? That feeling of Vipralamba Bhav which Srimati Radharani was experiencing, that got provoked in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Kannai Natshala. So Kannai Natshala is a very important and prominent place for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, the purpose of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is to experience Radha's love. So to trigger that Radha's love, the place that happened is this Kannai Natshala. It is known as Gupta Vrindavan. So Radha and Krishna generally they do pastimes in Vrindavan, but this Kannai Natshala is in Bengal. But even though it is in Bengal, it is known as Gupta Vrindavan. It is Aprakat Leela. So Radha Krishna's milin had happened in that Kannai Natshala. So it is on the bank of the Ganges. There is a solitary tree is there where underneath Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat and chanted Hare Krishna mantra, and there where he got darshan of Lord Krishna, and Krishna embraced him and he felt separation, and the moment he came back to Navadvip, because before going to Gaya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Nimai Pandit. He was Pandit that time. But when he came back after initiation, when he came back to Kannai Natshala, when he got association of Krishna and when he felt separation, this time when he came back to Navadvip, he was not normal. So then all the devotees in Navadvip were worried why Nimai Pandit is totally different. He's rolling on the ground, tears coming from his eyes. And he's totally behaving in an abnormal way. What has happened to him? Then they all ask Chaitanya Nimai Pandit, what happened? Then he says, I went to this village by name Kannai Natshala. There Krishna gave me darshan and he was looking like this and he was so beautiful. He had curly hair, he had pitambari vastra, everything he explains. So then again Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remembered that, and again he went into ecstasy. Then the devotees again had to do kirtan. So the kirtan was the only thing that was holding Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to come to his normal consciousness, what was the only weapon? Kirtan. Kirtan was the only weapon to again bring him back to normal condition. So that way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Radha's love for Krishna triggered in his life at Kannai Natshala. So it is a very, very special place. All the devotees, definitely when we go to Navadvip next time, we should plan. It is near Ramkeli. It is 6 hours drive. So we need to go to that Kannai Natshala, so that this Krishna's love within our heart, that should be triggered. So that should awaken. So it is a beautiful place. So we should all plan next time. It's a Kannai Natshala place. And also, lastly, I will tell one thing. So in Mahaprakash Leela, Haridas Thakur's mood. So how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very much moved by moved by Haridas Thakur's attitude. So in Mahaprakash Leela, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was giving benedictions to everyone. Please take whatever you want. You ask. He was calling Koluvencha Shri there. He called Sachi Mata, and Sachi Mata didn't get because she offended Advaita Acharya. Then again, so Mahaprakash Leela, everyone Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was bestowing. So to Haridas Thakur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to Haridas he asked, you ask a benediction, whatever benediction you want, you ask. I am here to give you. So then Haridas Thakur will ask, I want to become a dog in the house of a Vaishnava. Then after saying that, Haridas Thakur, generally if we ask something humble, we feel so satisfied. No, I have asked something. If we clean the temple, more than cleaning the temple, the satisfaction is, I have done a very humble service which is observed by others. That gives us more satisfaction than the actual cleaning of the temple. So Haridas Thakur, see, he was so humble that when he asked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu like this, then immediately he felt very much disturbed. What he felt disturbed was, am I qualified to become a dog in Vaishnava's house? I have asked something which is beyond my qualification. He felt so uncomfortable. My God, I have asked something which I am not qualified for. So seeing that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy and he embraced him. So that was the mood of Chaitanya, that was the mood of Haridas Thakur. He had such humility. Why we say he chanted 3 lakh names, he was chanting 22 hours? Because humility is the ornament. Humility, without humility, we cannot have access to Hare Krishna mantra. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy with this attitude. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I am purified. I am feeling Krishna prema, love for Krishna, because of your association. So that way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy with him. We know how he personally took the transcendental body, how he went, he personally did samadhi, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally he went to the Simhadwar of Jagannath Puri and he begged prasadam, and he personally served the feast for all the Vaishnavas after the disappearance of Haridas Thakur. So this way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is merciful to everyone, anyone, papi tapi jata chilo hariname uddarilo. So anyone, only condition is they have to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the only thing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will not ask anything. Just you chant Hare Krishna mantra. That will attract. Prabhupada says, if you want to understand Krishna directly, it is not possible. You have to understand Krishna through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. For that Prabhupada says, Rupa Raghunatha Hoibe Akuti Yugala Priti. Only by their footsteps. So we can get, if we go to now Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya are there, so many other Sampradaya, they are approaching Krishna, but they will not get love of Krishna. They may get moksha. They speak about moksha, they are about only with moksha. But this is something, the love of Krishna. And why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Mahavadanyaya, it is been said, because he gives what he is experiencing. Generally in the company, a owner doesn't give, suppose if he earning 2 crore rupees per annum, he doesn't give that much amount to the dependent or the one who is working in his company. Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is called Mahavadanyaya? Because he is giving what he is experiencing. He is not that, oh, aap log jeev hai, you are conditioned soul. मैं 1 किलो एक्सपीरियंस करेंगे तो आपका थोड़ा 10 ग्राम दूंगा, बस ऐसा नहीं है. What he is experiencing, the same thing he is ready to give to that jiva, any jiva who approaches him. So only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is known as Mahavadanyaya. And Prabhupada is Mahavadanyaya. He is giving Mahaprabhu's kripa everywhere. Go to any corner of the world, people are qualified, they don't know how to eat, how to dress, how to sleep, or how to talk. All classes. Hippies. Who are hippies? Hippies means they are like that. Hippies means they don't know, they don't dress, they don't eat properly, they don't know what is good habits or good life. They don't know, no culture, completely no culture, culture nil. From that standard of people, Prabhupada has given his association and he had made them Paramahamsas. So that's how now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes are still continuing. It is flowing through Prabhupada and we are also in that flow. We are in that flow. Just like in Ganges, if you go to Rishikesh, if you want to take bath, you have to hold to that chain. Otherwise, आप भी चले जाएगा. परंतु हम भी ऐसी एक कृष्ण प्रेम की प्रवाह अभी जो चैतन्य महाप्रभु से आरंभ हुआ है, अभी प्रभुपाद की द्वारा वो चल रहा है. हम उसी में क्या क्या करना है, उसी में रहना है. So we should be in the boat with the devotees. So we should not any time, if we go away from that flow, that's it, gone. Maya is very powerful. Just like an elephant in a river can get swept away, but not a small fish in the river. A big elephant, if it goes into the Ganges river, that elephant can be swept away by the waves of the Ganges water. But a small fish can go inside, can be inside the river, and it can swim inside the river, it can go against the current, it can live happily. Why? Completely, because that small fish, it is surrendered to that water. But the elephant is a land animal. It doesn't surrender in water, so it gets swept away. So like that, we should be like a fish. Better to be an elephant. It is not good to be an elephant and then being swept away. It is better to be an elephant, surrendered. Let it be small fish or squirrel or whatever it is. Be in the association of devotees. Carry on with the Krishna consciousness. Mercy will flow. One day it will flow. One day it will flow, you cannot expect it will flow like that. But at present we may feel some dryness. It is, we are in the purification process. So, but let us continue. One day that mercy will flow, and in that mercy we will be just swimming. That's it. So we are here for that swimming. Premamrutambo Nidhi. So in that we are going to swim. Only time is stopping us. Some people are in the front, some people are at the back. No matter. One day we will get into that ocean of bliss. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Hari Bol. So let us dive in it, and that's it. Our life is successful. Thank you all very much. Now it's already time up. Any questions are there, you can personally ask. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Shri Gaur Purnima Maha Mahotsav ki, Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.